hustles. About what? When I get big.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kelsey, and I'm back with another video. Judging by this title, you already know what this video is gonna be about. So yeah, I did a poll on Instagram a while back between like makeup tutorial and college advice, and the college advice one won. So I decided to just go ahead and do that one. And plus, I'm a senior in college, so I kind of already know like the do's and the don'ts, and you know, I could give some advice on college. But yeah, I attend Grambling State University, where I'm a senior majoring in psychology with a minor in child development and early literacy. So yeah, I done been there, done that, and I'm planning on graduating in May. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. But anywho, let's get straight into the video. Okay, y'all. Tip number 1, don't skip class, be on time. By you skipping class, it causes you to miss like a lecture, some notes, exam, or a quiz, and that's just not good, because if you're missing out on those things, how you supposed to like be prepared for like, you know, future exams, or like, you know, you missing class, that's messing up your grade, because most teachers, they take attendance for like points and stuff like that. And when it comes down to like the end of the semester and like your final grade, they probably gonna be like, oh well, you know, she averaged out to C, but you know, she never missed class, so I'm just gonna boost up to B, you know, to keep her, you know, GPA up and stuff like that. So going to class is extremely important, and you know, being on time is extremely important as well, because if you're late, then you're missing out on, you know, other stuff too. So yeah, always go to class and always be on time. Number 2, get to know your teachers. Building a relationship with your teachers is extremely important as well, and whenever you interact in like, you know, the lecture, that shows them that you're paying attention and that you're interested in what they're talking about. And you know, if you get to know them, if you have any problems or complications in that class, they'll be willing to help you, because you know, you're always going to them for advice, or like, you know, whenever you're lost and confused. So building a relationship with them is important as well. Number 3, manage your school life and your social life. You going to college to get an education, not to party, not to go out, not to just like do whatever. You're going to get an education, and then at the end of the day, you're paying for that. So it's best to like, you know, put school first, and then like, you know, your social life and all that stuff could come second, because at the end of the day, you're paying for that. And like, the main reason why you went to college is to get an education, so you could get a degree and get a good job. So learn how to manage the two. Number 4, be involved in like sports and organizations. That is like best way to help you make friends and stuff. You know, I'm not really involved in too much, and I wish I would have. I'm lame as hell, don't be like me, because that probably would have made me like very open-minded to like getting to know more people. So take it from me, like be involved as much as possible, because that would just make, you know, your time at college go by so much faster, and you'll have so much fun that way by like, you know, being involved in like a sport, a group, organization, just anything. Just get involved and be active. Number 5, I think, complete your FAFSA early, because if you wait till last minute to register, then like it is total chaos. You'll be waiting in line for like the longest. So if your school offers you like early registration to complete your FAFSA and get like your classes and everything in order, like I advise you to do that, because that is extremely important, because you do not want to have to wait to the last minute, and now you stuck and confused, and you have to sit in lines, and you're just getting aggravated because you're standing in lines for hours just to get something so simple done. So do all that stuff way ahead of time. Tip number 6, don't be afraid to ask for help, whether it's from your teacher or if it's from like people in your class, because somebody either know the answer or they're struggling with you, and you know, they are willing to like, you know, figure out the problem together. So if you're afraid to ask a teacher, you know, ask a classmate that's probably like sitting next to you or something, because it's best to like figure out the answer and figure out the problem right away than to like, you know, drag on, and then that's just like, you know, putting you behind. And not just with schoolwork, when it comes to like getting stuff done, to make sure you're straight with like your registration and like your fees and all that. If you need help with anything, don't be afraid to ask. Speak up. Tip number 7, stay on top of your grades. Like maintaining a high GPA or just like a average GPA period is extremely important, because if you mess up your GPA, then that could put you on academic probation. You might have to sit out a semester, and it's just probably gonna be hard to bring your GPA back up. So staying on top of that is important, because it looks good on your transcript to have like a high GPA and nice grades. Take it from me, I'm a 4.0 student. All right, number 8. The freshman 15 is real. Like, you will gain probably at least 15 pounds or more like your freshman year. Like, don't be like, oh, that's just a myth. No, it is real. It is real. Like, because you go from being active and doing whatever I use in high school to going to college, and you just sitting around eating and studying all day, and like next thing you know, no 15 pounds done caught up with you, and now you like, oh my god, I'm fat. Like, I don't know where this comes from. You know exactly where it came from. All them late night munchies and all that. Yeah. Number 8. I said 8 2 times. Be careful whenever you go to parties, because you just never know. You have to always watch your surroundings, especially us girls, because people try to take advantage of you. They might slip something in your drink, or while you drunk, they probably be like, hey, come with me, like, I'm gonna take after you, and all along they have like bad intentions. So whenever you go to parties, be careful. Like, don't just get drunk and you're like, alone. Make sure you're going with a group of friends, especially friends that you trust. You can't just be going out with anybody, like strangers that you don't know, and expect them to like take care of you. So be mindful of that. Number 9, college is not like Stump the Yard. What you see on movies and TV, that's not true. Like, don't go to college and expect it to be like that, because you probably be like, man, yeah, college is gonna be fun, it's gonna be this and that, like, how to be on TV and movies. Wrong, negative. It's not like that. It's not like that. College is really what you make of it. Like, if you go to college with an open mind, like, you're gonna have fun and stay on top of your grades, make friends, and do all this, then your college experience will be pretty good. But don't expect it to be exactly what you see on TV, because that's not true. Okay. Number 10, do your research when it comes to like where you want to go to school, your choice of major, and when it comes to like the financial standpoint of college, because college is expensive and you want to make sure that you can afford it. You want to make sure, like, if you have to pay out of pocket or like you have to get a loan, how would that affect you? Your choice of major, make sure you have like a plan of like what you want to do after college, far as internships and like getting a job. Like, is this a good paying job? Do I have to go back and get like my master's or my doctorate to actually make money? And like, if you are like not big on being away from home or being too far away from home, you got to make sure, like, hey, do I want to go to school that's 6 hours away where I can never go home, or do I want to go to like this school that's just an hour away or 30 minutes away where I can always see my family, or they can always come get me? Like, be mindful of that, and make sure you know that like the field that you're getting into, that is something that you want to build a career based off of. Because if you wait till your junior year to be like, hey, I don't want to have a degree in business, I want to have a degree in biology, it's kind of like too late, because you done already completed so many classes for your business major that it's kind of be like pointless and a waste of your time. So make sure you have a plan and you stick with your plan, and you know all the facts before jumping into it, because you don't want to have any setbacks at the last minute. And last but not least, stay true to yourself. Don't go to college and switch up your standards and your morals just to impress anybody, because at the end of the day, you working on this degree for yourself, not for anybody else. So stay true to yourself, respect yourself, and that will take you far. That will like really get you through everything so smoothly and so easily. Don't switch up. Don't be somebody that you're not because you want to impress these group of girls, or you want to fit in, because that's the way. Be true to yourself. If you know something is wrong, don't go along with it, because that's the hype and stuff that's going on. be true to yourself, and everything else will come a breeze to you. So yeah, that's just a few advice that I had to anybody who's in college. This is not just for freshmen, this is just for anybody might be struggling of like what to do and how to handle things and stuff like that. So give this video a thumbs up, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Peace.